Hello and welcome to Extraordinary Logistics Solutions. Should I start my box truck business now? I am so glad that you took the time and opportunity to join us today and find out if this is the best time for you to buy your box truck. Now, we're going to walk through four keys to develop a successful business. We're going to introduce you to box truck industry, customers you will service, the rates to expect, and using a dispatch service. Well, I'm your host for the day. My name is Marcia Withers with Extraordinary Logistics Solutions. We are the solution to your transportation needs. And my goal here today is to provide you with the wisdom you need to make the best decision for your business. Is it the box truck industry that you're looking for? Well, let's find out. Who are my customers? That's one thing that you must ask yourself in any business adventure that you decide to choose. Who are my customers I wish to service? Will I operate off a low board? Or will I use refrigerator unit? Or how much weight can I transport? Will I cross state lines going intrastate versus intrastate? Decisions that we have to make. One of the things in getting a box truck is really understanding the market and your customers. Will your customers require swing doors, roll up doors, dock height? What size unit do you have? How much weight can you hold? Can you transport? If you have a box unit that is a 26 box truck and it is CDL license required, then that means that you have to have a driver with a Class A or a Class B driver's license. Okay. So there are certain things that you really have to take in consideration when you're buying your box truck. What are the rates? This is one of the important factors. How much money can I make? Marcia, what is the most that I can make in a month, a week, a day? That depends on the freight that you're hauling, the area in which you live in, and are you willing to travel? Are you willing to sleep in your truck some nights? Are you willing to purchase the additional insurance that is needed for the freight in which you're going to haul? Now, you may say, Marcia, what does that have to do with the rates? It has everything to do with the rates. Because if you're in an area where you have tons of box trucks, then you may have to travel outside of your area because your area is saturated with box trucks. So that means that you may have to travel to the next state over to get a load, or you may have to travel to Wyoming or Utah or Colorado, right? So you have to really take those things into consideration. And when you're looking at that, you also have to be mindful of this is that if you're in intrastate, that means you're only operating based upon your DOT. If you're going intrastate, that means that you're going outside of your state and you're crossing state lines. And you have to have your MC authority with the insurance to back the cargo and the freight. All right. Some things to take in consideration. Now, when you're looking at selecting the right box truck for you and your customers, how do you select that truck? Okay. Why would you choose a 16-foot truck over a 26-foot truck or vice versa? Or think about this. Why would you purchase a box truck over a reefer unit? How about a Sprinter van or running hot shots? These are some of the things that we have to take in consideration. I have clients and customers that have purchased a vehicle first and then try to figure out how they were going to utilize that. Well, I am here to teach you and to show you the best way to plan a strategy for whatever equipment that you decide that you're going to purchase. Okay, if it's a 16-foot truck, where are you going to put it at? You can't put it with Amazon because right now they're only taking 26-foot trucks. Or if you have a 26-foot truck, are you going to have a reefer unit or not? And if you have a reefer unit, you have to also look and see if this reefer unit is operating off of a generator or the actual motor of the truck. Hmm, it makes a difference. Because if it's operating off a generator, you're not wasting diesel, right? If it is operating off of the truck, that means that you're running this truck all night long, especially if you have a delivery that delivers the next day, the next morning. So that's a lot of fuel that you have to take in consideration when you're transporting this freight. Something to think about. Also, too, will your customers allow you to utilize both the reefer unit as well as the reefer unit without the unit being turned on? Now, some customers are very funny and very picky. They do not want to see a reefer unit on their docks. They want to see a straight box truck, okay? Because whatever cargo, whatever packaging that they're hauling, they don't want it to be contaminated with whatever is in that reefer unit. Some things to take into consideration, okay? Now, when you have a 26-foot box truck, is this box truck does it have a lift gate, or is it one that you have to pull out and load in and load out? Is it dock height? Is it low to the ground? What is the dimensions of this box truck? Because it's going to make a difference for the cargo in which you want to haul. Some things that we have to take into consideration. If it's a Sprinter van, how are you utilizing a Sprinter van? Are you connecting with FedEx, DHL, UPS? Who are you connecting to haul that freight? Or are you going as an operated carrier to where you're hunting out your customers and you are going direct with that particular carrier, or you're posting your advertisements on the website to say, you're the new and the best carrier in your area? Some things that you have to take in consideration. Now, using a dispatch service. Dispatchers are hunters, and we are the liaisons between you and the broker. Depending on the dispatch service that you choose, you can build a lasting relationship with your dispatcher or the dispatch agent. Now, here are some things that you need to look for when selecting a dispatcher if this is a route that you want to do. Look at the experience. How experienced are you with the box trucks, with Sprinter vans, with hot shots, or just in general, if you decide that you want to do a semi? How experienced are you with getting these loads and utilizing different services to ensure that your truck will be utilized? Okay. The other factor that we have to take in consideration is cost. Yes, I had to pause. We have to take cost in consideration. Flat rate versus percentage. Percentage is I'm going to charge you between 8 to 10% off of each load that I book for you. Okay. Flat rate is I'm going to charge you a flat rate for all the loads that I book for you in that one given week. Which one will work best for you? You have to do the calculations. Hypothetically speaking, if the dispatcher is booking a load for you and that load is $1,000 a load, $1,000 a day. So at the end of the day, if they're charging you 8%, then that is $80 per load. If they're charging you 10%, that's $100 per load. So that's $100 a day for 5 days. That is $500, correct? Now, a flat rate, they may charge you a flat rate of 200, 250 to book your loads. And you say, wow, that's a big difference. I'm paying somebody a percentage versus flat rate. Well, take in consideration that with the flat rate, regardless if that dispatcher booked one load or two loads for you, that rate is still going to be consistent every week. On a percentage, it's based upon whatever loads they book for you. All right. So you have to do your homework and find out what is going to work best for you. The other thing is, what are the services this dispatch agency is offering you? Are they offering you to do your billing for you, your invoicing? Are they offering to be your back office, to do your customer service work? What is it that they're offering you? What is the package? Sometimes we look at dispatchers as, okay, I'm going to pay you a flat fee for getting me a load. But at the end of the day, what else can you offer me for the money that I'm giving you? So check out all your options with these dispatch companies that you decide to work with. And last but not least, what are the promises they are making to you? A lot of videos on YouTube do not talk about the broken promises and the misconceptions. Okay. So, one thing that I need to make you very aware of and very clear of, when you're choosing a dispatch agent, find out all access that they have, who they have access to, and to ensure that you are able to get a load. Are you bound to this contract for so many months, so many years, or can you go at any time? Right? Are they promise you that they can get you so many dollars per mile? If they promise you they can get you so many dollars per mile, they must be the broker to honor that promise. If they're not the broker, they can't honor that promise, because every load on the load board in every region that you travel to is different. Take that in consideration. Okay. So do your homework and find out which dispatch service will work best for your company. All right. Now, I hope you feel empowered to make an informed decision on what it is that you want to do. Here at Extraordinary Logistics Solutions, we are the solution to your transportation needs. And if you are looking to book a consultation, please give us a call at 800-404-5, 2554, or you can look us up on our internet at xlsolutions.biz. Thank you so much for watching. Make the right decision. And guess what? It is the right time for you to purchase your truck. Just find out which one you need to purchase and give us a call. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Join and share.